Hello, hello. What is happening, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, and it's been a while. And today we are streaming Microsoft Flight Simulator. Hope everyone is doing fantastic. And like I said, it's been a while since I've done a flight. I've been very, very busy. But hopefully, we could dial down a little bit. I can do some more flights. So let's get straight into it then, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more great content. And yeah, today we're going to be flying the Pmdg 737. I have flown it a few times when I had some time. I like it. It's a great aircraft. Obviously, the Phoenix is out now as well, and yeah, haven't got that yet, but we will see how that goes. Anyway, let's jump straight into it. We are at Gatwick at stand 3, and we're going on a flight to Ibiza. So, flight time today at 1 hour 56. So, let's jump straight into the cockpit, set the aircraft up. First of all, we're going to switch on the batteries and our emergency lights, and we're going to bring some ground power to the aircraft. The GPU is already connected, so just going by the British AvGeek summary checklist here, which you can get off flightsim.2. So lights are fine for now. Just turn that to off for now. So we can go up to the iris panel, just select these two knobs to nav, and next thing we can go down to our lights down here. Just check these are working. The light up, and then the other way, where you get the alarm. They work, and yeah, hydraulic pumps can come on, window heats can come on as well, and the U damper, and passenger signs to auto. And yeah, let's now head down to the FMC. Hope everyone is doing well, and yeah, join us on this flight to Ibiza. So let's go to the FMC. The RSs are now coming alive. Just give the aircraft a couple of minutes to catch up. First time streaming with this plane, so it's probably just need to there we go, it's find itself now. So going to the position rep, so we are at Echo Golf Kilo Kilo is Gatwick, which is, and we're at gate 03 database. It's quite looks like that. There we go, gate 3, and we take the last position, paste it into that, and let the irises be aligned. So on to our route now, Echo Golf Kilo Kilo again, to Ibiza, which is Lima Echo India Bravo. Flight number today is Tom 48 Romeo. I'm 2E today, and yeah, not many, haven't done many liveries yet for the Pmdg, and Barcelona is our co-route, pilot entry, LEBL. Okay, so we can leave that blank. Right, so while the IRSs come to alive, we flip over to this one. We can come over to the ground services. This is where we board all the passengers. So request the fuel truck, and put in our fuel for today, which is going to be 7790. We're going to run that up to 7900, just in case we have to go in a hold today or tonight. So just hang on a sec. Down to this sort of page. So next page, we can request the passenger bus, and 142 souls on board today. Nearly a full aircraft. Okay. Requests. Why is that reduced? Okay, don't know. Looks like we're going to have 128 on board then. Let's put it in again. Reduced to capacity. Okay. Perhaps it's something I haven't changed because I might have different things on board. But not to worry. Once the passenger bus arrives, which it has, we can start to board. Then we come over to our next page, which is the loading, and our payload is 14.8, 7.4 kilos. I'll change it again here. I don't know. Okay, so it'll have to be 277 in each. I don't know. No idea why it does that. Reduce the capacity. That doesn't matter. So we can, once that starts, when these arrive, we can start the loading on one, because obviously with the fuel truck box, for some reason it blocks the it blocks one of the afters. So we'll let one of these power, and we'll let start the loading that. Only thing you've got to be really careful with is this plane is not to start the APU too early. It uses fuel, so be aware when you do have this. Forward cart is holding currently, so once the rear connects, we can start loading. There we go. We'll load that. We'll turn on fuel. So that's arrived now. So start refueling. We come down to the which one it is now. Come down to our panel. Set the TCAS to turret. Do a TCAS test. We'll wait for the warning. It tells us it's done.
TCAS test fail.
Fail. Probably because we're on the that's okay. Right. So now what we can do is probably get our clearance, because okay, we've got delivery online, we've got ground online, tower online, and London Centre. So we've got a lot of ATC today. So ATIS, we can do that before we contact delivery. So it's 7,000 initial climb today. And surface winds 7 at 9 knots. QNH is 1022. Set that on the thing there. Set on that one. Let's set on that one. Then on our flight directors. Both flight directors. We'll leave auto throttle off for a minute. We can key over now to clearance, which is 121 S1950.
Gatwick delivery, British 3198.
Just turn this down a bit.
3198.
Hopefully that's not too loud for everyone. Right,
Good
so
evening, delivery, IFR clearance to Amsterdam. I have information. Two stations at once, speed 3198. I've got most of that to say again, you'll stand.
right, once we get in,
Speaker 3198, requesting IFR clearance to
hope everyone's well though.
I have information India, and I'm currently at gate 230 Romeo.
Not a lot more we can do at the minute until we get our clearance. Saying that, it's doesn't actually say. I'll get information. We're only used to 08 right.
We'll take 190, that'll work. Thank you. So pick up some 31, correction, 190.
Isn't 08 is our departure?
Speaker 198 cleared, cleared to France, 1 departure. Could you please repeat the squawk code?
The said Zulu departure.
Copy squawk 7611
That works.
and QNH 3022 for Speaker 198.
We can get in.
Roger, be back correct, QNH 1022. Easy, 876, thank you. Hold position, contact ground.
Contact the delivery store. Gatwick delivery, good evening. Tom Jet 48 Romeo, stand 3, type 737. We have information. India requesting clearance to Ibiza.
Tom Jet 48 Romeo, good evening. Clear to Ibiza, Seaford for Zulu departure. Scored 5014,
Okay. Tom Jet 48 Romeo, cleared to Ibiza on the Seaford for Zulu departure, squawking 5014, QNH 1022.
Romeo, correct. Starts. Fueling 719.
That's right. Seaford for Zulu departure then.
Yep.
Hit down to Scorp now. Plug in 50.
Fueling 719. Thank you.
Plug in 1054. There we go. But that's done. QNH is still 1022, so now we can go on to our route, guys, and plug this in.
48 Romeo. When you're ready for start, contact ground 120.
Contact ground on 121.8 when ready for pushback. Thank you, Tom Jet 48 Romeo. Okay, so let's just quickly stick that in the stick that in the 121.8. Quickly stick that in here. So that's ready to switch over.
Freight service will be over to ground, so
Keep that on ready. So back to our FMC. So we've got the route. next page. So here we go then. So
From
from Seaford, we then go on the Yankee 47 airway to Drake. Drake, and the L1512 Sitet, ITET, UN 859. I do like this airplane, guys, it's so good. And I haven't really, not actually ever bought a, I've actually bought a P&B product before. I've never really done much flight sim. Balan, that one. So, Balan direct to Epoch, direct to Narak, and then direct Golf Alpha India, direct Lomra. And I know that's over Barcelona because that's a also a start into Barcelona Airport. So from Lomra we go into Rokan, and then direct Pummel, PUMAL. Pummel again on the UN 859 airway to Bravo Charlie November. Bravo Charlie November. Then Uniform Zulu 174. Quarter. And then it's the quarter 4 November arrival into Ibiza. Simbris at the minute has ILS 24 Yankee. So unless there's no OTC, we'll be doing a approach on our own. That is the flight plan set up. Move across to the other FMC, which is handling our fueling, and that's the fueling has finished, so we can release the fuel truck. Passengers have boarded, so we can release the passenger bus, release the stairs. Boarding is completed on that one, so you just have to wait for the front cart to be able to load. Look at this, just beautiful. This is the Gatwick scenery on Flight Sim.2 as well. Usually we take off, usually every time I do a Gatwick flight we take off 26 left, but today we are at 80 or 08 right, which is Atlanta. 08 right is the other road, so we have to probably go all the way up to Juliet.
876 Juliet 7 by Romeo Juliet.
Which is not a problem, but it'll be a nice taxi. We'll take this away now. So just wait for the fuel truck to disappear. We'll load the last bits of the cargo in, and then we should be near enough on our way. Just the last little bits to set up. Going to get Navigraph up and into charts. Before the car is arriving. So as there's plenty of ATC on, we will be probably being vectored out, so all the charts probably won't matter, but you never know. We'll just get up the C4 Zulu. So it is an initial climb of 7. Obviously, we'll be checking to London Control. We'll probably get climbed more than that. So let's see. So the forward cart's still connected here.
T13 by Juliet 1 line up runway 08 right. Enjoy your runway now.
Once, there we go, that can start loading. So while we're doing that, if we want to head,
It's going to be T1 Juliet 4.
we want to head to the Gatwick approach page. We want to put in our missed approach, or you know, if we have to come back. So we get to 08 right. 08 right now. That is
T13 runway 08 right. So this one
this turn us around, rotate.
Here we go. Takeoff 08 right.
So intercept these to 7A. Basically, what you do on this plane, you don't have to do it. But I watch a lot of people and they always do it. So before you take off, you just set both courses to the runway that you're taking off on. So this instance 08 right. You just put in your ILS stuff. So final approach course for Gatwick runway 08 right is 78 and 110.9, and they go into the box here on both sides, and then when you do your taxi, you move them around, it just comes up as VOR1, which is already on currently, but we've obviously not got no frequency. But yeah, that's basically what you have to do. You don't have to, obviously, but it's handy to have just in case you need to find your way back.
So that's not
anymore, so we'll go back to Sid, for Zulu. What we can do now is direct to the, this is the page, so we need to fill in our performance. So cruising altitude today is going to be 350. Our top of climb winds, assuming 6,000 yet, also Gatwick always 6,000. Cruise winds today, which we can pull off from the Simbury. Also, I can probably show you guys as well if you need the hand, because it's always handy, because I watched YouTube and this is how I got it. So go all the way down and finish. This is your wind information here, and obviously climb, top of climbs here. We're going to 3. I don't know. What is our top of climb? 350. So you take the 350 top of climb, and that's your wind there. So you put in 319.072. And that's what you put your wind on. So we'll do that now. So 319 at 72. Huge winds there. And show you a bit later. You put on some sort of download. You can download some wind data for your descent as well, which is always handy. I'll show you a bit input in later. Hopefully this is not too loud, it's ATC. Zero fuel weight. We'll wait. Put it in a minute. Once it's finished loading, we'll just turn ATC down a bit, because we pretty much payload there. The overall weight goes up as soon as the FRS, but it's going to be about 55.2 if that's correct. So we'll stick it in just in case, and going to find out TUI's cost index. TUI cost index 737. 737. It's about 10. They don't actually fly the 700, but we'll put it in as 10.
7109.
Fuel reserves, we've got an extra 2.5 on board. So we'll just wait for that to finish loading. Not far to go now.
Eurowings 375, supply frequency, then head across the tower.
So can't do a lot more until that's on. So we'll wait till that's finished. I'll stick everything in, but we can carry on with this currently. So let's execute that M1 limit. We'll do a takeoff 1, the rate, climb 1 for that. Takeoff. Second departure. Right. For flaps 5 takeoff. V speed is 129, VR is 132, V2 139. Center of gravity is 24.3, trim 524. This never works for me, so I don't actually know why. But I'll just leave that to find out what the hell why that doesn't work for me. It's stuck for some reason. We can probably go ahead now. Start the APU. Stick this to our cruise 350. And then just going back to nav charts, find out the airport elevation of Ibiza. What runway are we on that 24, I believe, for the approach? Yeah, 24. And elevation is 24, so you just put that as close as 24 if you can get it, which is obviously 50 feet. So, not a lot else we can do until the loading finishes. We can put on the left aft, start the APU, give that a second to fire up. Nearly there for the boarding, or for the cargo even. And once that we can get underway, then near enough. If you just joined us, we are at Gatwick, flying to Ibiza. We're in the Pmdg 737, and there we go. Boarding for the thing has finished. So we can release these. Return to that payload. 0 fuel weight is actually 54.7. 54.7. We could probably round it up to, yeah. So yeah, these speeds have changed now. 138 for takeoff. So stick 138 in the speed. APU could probably come on now, so APU bleed on.
3198, still with me, sir.
APU gens can come on, stick that to APU. Ground power is already off, just test these sounds. I hope the voice recorder is working. Check the stall warning, overspeed, they're all working. We are pretty much now, guys, ready to go. It's a bit laggy tonight. I think it's because I'm streaming. Never usually this frame rate happy, but never mind. So once the APU is on now. So what we can do is set the packs to auto for now. APU bleed or isolation valve is open. So altimeter is set, transponder is set, fuel loading and boarding is completed. So takeoff data is set, cruising altitude set, landing set, MCP all set. So we're pretty much ready to push and start. All these are done. They are. 138 for speed, 78 for the course. Stick that to heading for 78 as well. Fuel pumps can now come on. Fuel pumps can come on. So we'll just wait for a gap. Just wait for a gap to pull for pushback. You can actually pre-pan our pushback as well. So I guess we'll be pushing back nose facing to south. So this is a cool little tool as well. So push back to there.
Yeah, we have
You scroll it back.
It's an 8340 heavy.
Shut that up. Delete. Backspace.
Can you repeat the departure procedure, please?
Okay. Push it back there.
Okay, Lieutenant 102 clear to
Push
Hamburg
back
on
to
level 370.
back to there.
Departure via
That's the pushback
Stockholm
sorted.
6461.
Just wait for a gap in the ATC. Yeah, nearly done it. While we're here, we can set the auto brake to RTO. Everything's set in the box. So put in the tower. Put in the tower. Frequency ready for when we get handed over by ground. So 124225.
Fueling 709. Also known as the tower boost.
Wait for a break in the ATC. Come on. A bit of a delay out here, I think. There's a busy here at Gatwick. Gatwick ground, good evening. Tom Jet 48 Romeo at stand 3, ready for pushback and start. Pushback approved, thank you Tom Jet 48 Romeo. Right, just going to request a pushback. The thing about this, you don't have to do anything as you pre-planned it. So, on the next bits of the checklist, so flight directors are on, radio frequencies are set.
Lima Romeo Juliet Tango Alpha
Turn. Ground services, chocks removed. Ground power disconnecting. Anti-collision lights on.
Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed.
So then a engine starts. Fuel pumps on as required. Packs both off. But now recurrent fan off.
Please set parking brakes.
What they were set. There we go.
Parking brakes are set. You may lift.
So engine
Parking brakes
ignition,
set.
both
Lifting
motors
gear
set.
left.
It's already on. There we go. The ground's lifting.
We are cleared for start and push. Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
Parking brakes
Parking brakes are released. Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in
So
sequence.
engines can be
You
started.
start in the sequence.
So start number 2 first. To start, watch for the N1 to start. When the sat gets to 25, we can give the engine some fuel. Like so.
Gatwick ground, easy 458 with you. Going to be holding
Oh, hang on.
of Julia shortly.
I just remembered.
Easy 458. Gatwick ground. Hello. Expect stand 562.
I just remembered. We have got to face the other way because it was right.
Right. After the company passes from front of you to the left.
I was right. Oh, thought we were going the other way. Slow the tug down a bit. So engine 2 is alive. Engine 1 now. Same thing. Wait for that to head to 25, and we'll give it some fuel. We're pushing back. 25. Engine 1. Fuel. Okay, we'll hold there. Stop the pushback.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Park brake is
Parking
set.
brake set. Parking brake set.
Wait for engine 1 to hit back like that. And then
Startup is complete.
once
You may
that
disconnect.
happens,
Roger.
click
Good
both
engine start.
switches to
Clear
continuous.
disconnect. See you at the side. Have a good flight. Holding position
And then,
waiting for the visual.
Pro
Thank you and
heats can
goodbye.
come on. Wing anti-ice is required. Engine 1 and 2 bleeds on. Packs to auto.
Easy.
And then APU bleeds can come off. In the fan on as well. APU bleed and APU off. Back to here. Flying with Turkish Airlines. Hello, how are you, mate? Thanks for joining. Now set the taxi lights. Set the taxi lights. And I think we're about ready to go. Oh yeah, one more thing. I'm going to stick that to heading. There we go. Our lovely Boeing 737. So, we are quite ready to go. Why is no one watching except me? I don't know, mate. It's slow tonight. Need to. I haven't got the most subs in the world, so I'm not complaining. As long as you're here, enjoy. Right, so sit down to here. Set our flaps to 5 for takeoff. yeah, we're about ready to go. Everything's set, so RTO 7000, engines are on. We'll wait for a break in the ATC, and we'll request taxi.
Taxi, Papa Juliet, wait for Juliet, or sorry, Swiss almost here.
Sorry, change your clearance. Taxi Papa Juliet Tango. Backtrack 0 left. Juliet.
Papa Juliet, sorry, Papa Juliet Tango, backtrack 0 at left, Juliet 7. Swiss one, so.
Swiss one, so, okay. Contact 6, Hotel Kilo, stop.
Right, go for the break now. Sunjet 48 Romeo, ready for taxi.
Are you able to make a right onto Zulu?
Yeah, we could do that.
Well, just take right on Zulu and hold short of publish.
Sorry, could you repeat? Was that right on Zulu, then Papa?
So I'll just take correction 48 for correct. If hold short of Papa.
Okay, turn right onto Zulu, hold short Papa, Tomjet 48 Romeo. Right, so we will
Gatwick ground, easy 458, shutting down as done 562.
take right onto Zulu.
Shortly for a return journey. Thank you.
Easy 458, I'll just see you. Easy 64 Delta, push stop route.
Right. Sorry guys, just checking the charts. So we are ready to go. It's a long old taxi today, I think. So we're in for the journey here. We'll take an immediate right onto Zulu. Push park and brake. Switch to this view for this. Weird old taxi today. We're taking off to the runway in front.
I'm sorry, I cannot find Juliet 7 on my charts. Could you give us a hint?
He's Swiss 110 Roger. Juliet 7's just beyond the threshold of 08 left.
Just beyond the threshold,
Turning.
to the right. Swiss 110.
Full power. Guys, I'm just going to put my secondary screen on Volanta so I know where I'm going. Got all the ground marking, but I just like to use Volanta just to see where I'm going. So, continue for a while on Zulu.
Tomjet 48 Romeo, continuing taxi via Zulu, Juliet, Tango, back to track, 0 left, Juliet 7, if required, give way to Swiss Air, Airbus A320.
Carry on Zulu and Juliet. Tomjet 48 Romeo, carry on Zulu and onto Juliet for Holland Point Juliet 1 was that for Tomjet 48 Romeo.
Antoinette for it, Romeo negative, it was Zulu, Juliet, Tango, backtrack 08 left, Holly Point, Juliet 7.
Sorry, Zulu, Juliet, Tango, backtrack 08 right, and Juliet 7. Right, so don't have to hold at Papa anymore.
Easy 2-5,
So it's pretty much straight taxi.
You hope to accept flight level 180, so Jersey that's cap.
Yeah, 180 is fine for us.
Easy 2-5, Victor, Romeo, Roger, and confirm your aircraft type is standard.
Euro A320 Phoenix, 3 K50.
Easy 2-5, Victor, Romeo. Thank you, clear to Jersey via the info 1 Zulu departure. Squawk 7574, QH 022.
Info 1 Zulu departure, 7574 for squawk 102 for the GC 25 Romeo, flight of 180.
Easy 2-5, Victor, Romeo, Roger, 1 reversed.
Oh, that's right.
Tomjet 6 Hotel Kilo, Roger, 65 Quebec Alpha,
That's
Lima,
a
and Quebec Hold Short Kilo.
pretty much a straight taxi down.
Taxi, Quebec Alpha, Lima, Quebec, and hold short Kilo, 2.6 Hotel
Swiss, Sierra. Course only to director, frequency 126, this 125.
Also only to Director 126.25. Thank you. Have a nice evening, Swiss Woman, sir.
Swiss 10, Dr. FXC 126.825.
Sorry, 126.85, Swiss Woman, sir.
Thank you. Lower ground, this is KLM 1234 A320. Request IFR clearance to Amsterdam. KLM 1234, get ground, hello, confirm your aircraft type.
Just
Sorry, disregard. Confirm your stand. You've got information. Juliet. So go ground. Yeah, information, Juliet. I am at hangar 11. Roger, take Amsterdam via frame 1 Zulu departure. Squawk 2047.
Okay. I'm going to just go on this one so we can see Juliet 7.
Gatwick ground, Lufthansa 102, requesting pushback in startup.
Lufthansa 102, push up move, please rest.
Pushback approved, Lufthansa 102, face west.
KLM 234, confirm that's frame 1 Zulu departure, squawk 2047. Go ground, confirm frame 1 Zulu departure, squawk 2047. KLM 1234. 1234, thank you, report and breakfast. Go ground, ready for push to start. Start approved, KLM 1234. Six for Delta taxi and
Now, almost
Juliet.
He's taking off that, so this is just
EG2 for Quebec Zulu, English Juliet, gate 51 at Airbus
20 because clear to church.
Easy 2-4, correct, so
It's a lovely aircraft.
Top Jet 6, Hotel Key, Easy 2-5, Quebec, Juliet 10, Tango, Track 0, left, Juliet 7.
Also taxi via...
Top Jet 6, Hotel Key, no problem, Taxi 5, Quebec, Juliet, Tango, Track 0, left, 11, Juliet 7.
So taxi via Quebec, Juliet, Tango, Alpha 0, left, and 11, Juliet 7.
Jet 4-8 Romeo, Mr. Tango, let's take the next left, next right, Juliet 7. And also maybe to director, frequency 126 to 125.
Sorry, did you say next left?
Sorry, Romeo, if first left, first right, on board Juliet 7, and director 126, that's 125.
First left, next right, and then contact director 126 this 185. Thank you. Okay, I didn't really understand what that meant when you backtracked, but never mind. We've got to change to director now. No tower online. 126 825.
Easy 6-4 Delta Roger. Let's see. Take the second right on Alpha November, and then go Alpha November.
Switch over to that now. We'll switch over to our ILS thing as well. Way off the centre line here. So he wants us to go left. It's left onto runway 08 left, and then it's right down to Juliet 7.
Sierra contacts Gatwick, personnel control 129er, decimal 425.
London Control 129er 425. Thank you. Have a nice evening. Switzerland 0, go Liverpool.
Left.
Kenneth 05 Romeo, turn right 350 degrees.
Right 350.
And then right down here. So you want London Control.
Good evening, it's Easy 17000 Bravo 8320 Juliet to second flight level 80 Midhouse.
Easy 1 Delta Bravo, Derek Burke, hello, landing on Mixer 8 right, no delay. Leave Willow, heading
129 425.
0 right, Roger, Willow 275, Easy 17000 Bravo.
And here's Juliet 7. So we'll hold at the Juliet 7, do our pre-takeoff checks. Okay, so we'll
Kenneth 05 Romeo, turn right heading 050 degrees, then Alice approach, Mixer 8 right.
Right 050 clear.
LNAV and VNAV is required. Engine instruments check, flight controls check earlier, auto throttle arm. Taxi lights can come off now. I want that. I want taxi lights off, runway lights on, landing lights on, lower lights on, position and steady lights on, wing light on, wing light on, taxi lights off, clock, start runway confirmed. So we'll start the clock in a sec.
Easy 1 to Delta Bravo, descent flight level 70.
Subflight level 70 is about
Right, we are good to go. We'll contact Gatwick Director. Gatwick Director, good evening. Tomjet 48 Romeo holding position Juliet, runway 08 right, ready for takeoff.
Tomjet 48 Romeo, Gatwick Director, hello. Via Juliet 1, runway 08 right, surface wind 08 degrees 7 knots, clear for takeoff.
Okay, clear for takeoff. Thank you, Tomjet 48 Romeo. Right, let's get going, guys. Let's get going. So V speeds are in. ILS courses are in. So once we airborne shortly, power going to get into the runway. Find out where the lights are from here. Here we go. Okay, you can see now. Right, guys, we are ready for takeoff. So much nicer on this, whereas the Neo, it's not a long setup, really, is it? There we go. We're lining up.
86 for Delta Director, hello, taxi number Hotel 1 via Juliet.
Lining up, ready to go.
Juliet 08 left hotel.
So we can start the clock. Engines to 30. N1. Let's get going. Not to check. V1. Rotate. V2. There we go. Gear up. And there we go. Autopilot on. Tomjet 48 Romeo, 2,500 for 7,000.
Flight now, flight level 70.
Flight level 70, Tomjet 48 Romeo.
6 for Delta via Hotel 1, runway 08 right, surface wind 08 degrees 7 knots, clear for takeoff.
Max 1.
Easy 1 for Delta Bravo,
Flaps up.
Auto crash off, descent to altitude 6,000 feet, 10.
Oh, we're airborne.
6,000 feet,
After takeoff, positive rate, done, autopilot engaged, auto brake,
Hotel Kilo via
off.
Juliet.
Engine switches to auto, flaps are up, runway turn lights can come off, cabin pressure good, transition is going to be 6 when we are there,
Hello via Juliet 1 line up runway 08 right, caution 1 is essential flight clear.
So I hit 6, we can go to transition. Down pressure. I'm going to turn this up a little bit, this audio, because this is really too quiet. Airborne.
Up to 48 Romeo, turn left and 140 degrees.
Left heading 140, Tomjet 48 Romeo.
6 for Delta, runway 08 right, surface wind 08 degrees 7 knots, clear for takeoff. Okay, that's a flight Romeo, contact ground now, 121, decimal 8, bye-bye.
121 decimal 8, get on 05 Romeo, thank you, service.
Jet 48 Romeo, resume own navigation, direct Seaford, climb flight level 70.
Direct to Seaford, climb 7,000, Tomjet 48 Romeo.
Before Romeo should be on standard pressure now, climb flight level 70.
Okay, just on the way up. Seaford.
Climb flight level 70.
Yeah, we're trying, it's not wanting to climb in a minute, just bear with us.
6 Hotel Kilo, runway 08 right, surface wind 08 degrees 7 knots, clear for takeoff.
Why is that not working?
Runway 08 right, Tomjet 6 for Kilo,
Ibiza 6 for Delta, contact weather control 129er, decimal 425.
We're going. Never have these issues off stream, only when I go to stream.
That might break easy 17 Delta Bravo, descent altitude 3000 feet.
About 3,000 feet, easy 17 Delta Bravo.
Easy taking from Charlie Aircraft to hello, landing runway 08 right, no delay. Report aircraft type and exit level, information kilo. Easy taking from Charlie, leave Willow, heading 275.
Okay, so that can go off now. Video up. Yeah, don't need that.
Go director, this is Killer 1, 2, 3, 4, holding Juliet 4 for IFR departure on runway 08 right.
Stand by break contact 48 Romeo, contact level control 129er, decimal 425, bye.
Contact London 12945, thank you, Tomjet 48 Romeo. Have a good evening.
Contact 6 Hotel Kilo, Derek.
Now, flight level 100. Santai 08 India Kilo, descend flight level 110, speed 250 knots on ice.
Descend 110, speed 250 less. Santai 08 India Kilo.
Easy 19084, descend flight level 90. Easy 19084, port speed to Gatwick direct to 126, decimal 825, goodbye.
Under control, good evening, Tomjet 48 Romeo with you, flight level 7,000 inbound Seaford.
Tomjet 48 Romeo Heathrow, correction, London, good evening, route direct City, climb flight level 350.
Redirect Sitter and climb level 350, Tomjet 48 Romeo.
Speedbird 392 Romeo, climb flight
Cruise
level
now,
230.
350.
Speedbird 2653, descend flight level 130. Easy 64 down to fly heading
Might
075.
have to hit that again for the altitude. I think.
Midnight 6, Ab 1 Golf arrival, when ready descend, flight level 130, followed by Goodford.
Hope everyone is doing well on this Saturday night.
Beeline 8, approaching Beeline 3820, fly heading 070
So we're
degrees.
going to stick just to be ready. We're going to stick the arrival.
T6 foot out to climb flight level 190.
Just going to stick.
Climb to 808 India Kilo, descend flight level 80.
Descent level 80, front of 8 India Kilo.
I can't do it yet because I'm not near the chart. Okay. We're actually already over.
T6 foot out to 10 left heading 33 pounds.
So 10,000 feet, landing lights.
Speedbird 2653, descend flight level 80. Descend flight level 80, speed 2653.
Okay, put it on there now. Approach. It's runway 24 as well. I believe, yeah. We'll put that on the pin as well. Now we can pretty much just
Keep the Golf Mike London, good afternoon, squawk 1011, tout 21
check
November
the
arrival.
checklist. Cabin pressure still going. Seatbelt signs. And now
EVT for Golf Mike, squawk 1011.
passengers some movement.
Civil Jet 811, contact weather control 118.475 goodbye.
What a lovely sunset.
London control 118.475 to engineer comment. Good evening, London. Speedboat 1241, flight level 190. Speedboat 1341, under control, good afternoon, good evening, Foxtrot 1 Hotel, I will redirect Foxtrot. Foxtrot 1 Hotel, was that exciting? Speedboat 1341. Speedboat 1341, AFM, Foxtrot 1 Hotel, fleet direct Foxtrot. ED6 floor out, contact weather control 120.025 goodbye. Speedboat 390 Romeo, Monarch Unicom 122.8 goodbye. ED2 for Golf Mike, when ready, descend flight level 180. Tomjet 84 Romeo, Monarch Unicom 122.8 goodbye.
Monty Unicom 122.8, Tomjet 48 Romeo, thank you.
Speedboat 2653, stop descent flight level 90.
Stop descent flight level 90, Speedbird 2653.
Speedboat 2653, contact Heathrow.
So we're on Unicom, and while we're here, just to save ourselves some time for when we land, stick the frequency for the ILS, which is 109.5, both sides, and yeah, we are pretty much just climbing now. 350. Everything's running smoothly. Just look at the sunset though. Lovely. We're already making tracks over the ocean, so we've already left England. We're coming into over France now. Let's have a look what ATC is actually around where we're going. So, where are we? We're there. There's Marseille Control, which we probably won't get, and nothing with Ibiza currently, so we'll be doing a manual descent. Few people landing at Ibiza though, so it could be a bit of a good landing. This view is just, this plane is just lovely though. First time I bought Pmdg, and really not disappointed. I'm lucky I didn't stream the other day, because I would have had a, everyone would have had a laugh, had an engine failure. Had to land at Manchester, so it's not ideal. So it's a lot of climbing, passing 260 for 35,000. I'll take this opportunity, guys, to go and grab a drink, and I shall be back in a short space of time. Right, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. I was just watching a bit of the Champions League downstairs. People have got on. It's a controversial moment there. Benzema scored, but it was offside. Now got it on next to me, on mute. Probably why it's very quiet tonight. Everyone's watching Champions League. For those who are here and who have popped in, thank you. Making good progress. Just look at that. We are now into France. Well over into France. We're passing over Caen at the minute. Or Caen, however you want to pronounce it. There's a lot of people flying, but obviously not a lot of people watching on the streams currently. So while we're making good tracks to Ibiza, we'll give you a little tour of the Pmdg. And obviously, got your overheads, your batteries, your APUs at the bottom, your lights, cabin pressure, all the stuff up here, your nav switches, got your panel, your FMC, this is your radio stack. A really nice airplane, I can tell you. Well worth the $60 or whatever. It was about 60 when I got it. I don't know what it is now. But obviously, this is the first flight sim game I've actually ever purchased on a good computer. I had FSX on my old one, which didn't run very well. I never bought Pmdg, but this plane is just fantastic to fly. And see if we can get some panel lighting down there. I can't see a thing. Which one is it for? Lights or something. There we go. We can see a little bit. Obviously the Phoenix A320 is out. Haven't got that yet. But again, looks another great aircraft. Obviously Pmdg are releasing the 737-800 in August. Again, that'll be good. And yeah, there's loads of good aircrafts coming out in the next year or so. FS Labs are making another A320. Not quite sure if it's going to be like the P3D one with the sharklets and stuff. Obviously there's going to be a 777 for Pmdg. It's just going to be, flight sim is just going to get better and better. And can't wait. And obviously for you F1 fans out there, I will be getting F1 2022 when that comes out on PC, and I will be getting the wheel and everything, so I will be doing some streams on that. Obviously when I did have some time, I had a break from flight sim streaming, I did some Cricket 22. Don't think that was as popular. Might go back to that on Twitch, that seems a bit popular on Twitch. Might do a career mode or something, make a character, try and get him to play for England. We'll see. A lot of options to do with time providing. So, if you've just joined, we have departed Gatwick. We are above France. We are making our way to Ibiza. If we actually go to our FMC and descent, it shows you the top of descent. So we've got 491 miles to go till we do the top of descent. And yeah. Still got. Sorry, that'll change. When we put the ILS in for IV3, which is already on standby. Give TCAS another test, see if it works out. If it's not, I probably haven't accidentally got passed. There we go, pass now. So, have we got anyone actually around us? That's the question. Find us on the map. There we go. The plane's around Paris, which is out to our left. Barcelona are online now. Still no Ibiza. With another Tom get behind us. Actually, we do have a plane literally to our left. Probably not in the range of TCAS. Yeah, there's another Tom jet behind us currently, same altitude. He's flying to Palma, Mallorca. Might be able to see him actually. I'm not quite sure how far he is behind. It's the same altitude, really much. Maybe just too far away. Maybe just too far away to see him. I must have double hit the clock because it hasn't stopped working. So what's everyone been up to over the weekend? Anything good? Heading into do some shopping tomorrow in my city. Going on holiday in a week and a bit to Cyprus, Old Iron Napa. I need a holiday. I've not been abroad since COVID. 3 years now, and it'll be nice just to get away, I think. 7 kilos of fuel left, so I've already used. Yeah, we've actually used already 3 kilos of fuel. Probably because of that bloody APU and taxi running. We'll have enough. We'll have enough to get to Ibiza. Just approaching, just flying over Le Mans, basically. It was a long old journey sometimes where you can see 433 miles descent. You'd think 400 miles in a plane wouldn't take that long, but it does. Just such a lovely, lovely aircraft. Flies well. The only thing I'm not really sure on is sometimes when I've got keybinds to my throttle, I could just sit here and not do anything, and it'll just automatically, look, this is not the game by the way, but this is what it'll do, it'll just go like that when I'm in the middle of doing something. It's just weird. Always thought of not having any keybinds, but it's just sometimes easier when I'm right next to my fingers. But everyone's enjoying. We're making good roads to Ibiza. 420 miles to descent. You know, just in the zone at the MFD. Looking at Atlanta, we're just gonna miss the Marseille Centre. I can only jump. bloody bats in. Because there's no one at LSGG, which is Geneva, I believe. We're not using that, so now we'll turn that down. We get it too loud. It's the same airport, but it's bloody busy where there's no one online, so it's just like literally everyone's coming through on typing. Oh, it's behind us, and we'll have a look at his. There's two. Okay. He's at 39,000 feet now, the guy that was behind us. But he's quite a way back. Yeah, he's not 39,000, so way higher than us now. It's hard to see people on this game, no matter how close they are. Even at night, you can see them with their lights, basically. You can't see them in the daytime. They're like right on top of you. Ooh, look one in scored. Right, so this, while we're here, we might as well do our descent winds. So we go to forecast, descent winds request. Give that a second to pick it up. What you do with that is obviously, if I show you, You right with sim brief again. You when you filed the flight plan, you go down to this list here. And you get to PMDG wind up link. Download that. I'm going to do it. We've already done it. Do a tutorial here. So download that, and then when you download that, you'll see open your File Explorer, go to your wherever it's stored, so it's users, Steve, or we are name, app data, roaming, flight sim, packages, and you find PMDG aircraft, and zoom this in a bit. You just go to work, and it's WX, which is weather. So you've got your bits here, and then that transforms over to your flight. Obviously you can upload flight routes as well, again by going to the same bit, but it's the flight plan route. So you've got route weather basically. Back on there for a minute. So ours have uploaded, so load them in, click load, and you'll see it calculates for you, and then that changes on top of the cent as well. It's currently 353, and upload that. Has it changed? So it takes it down by 2 miles basically. So 349 to go. We are just hitting the top of south of France now. The south it's not got coverage. So Toulouse, we're approaching Toulouse area. Loads of planes in Monaco here. Put that back onto the legs page. When we do start descending, we'll put all our relevant information into the box. Hope everyone's having a lovely evening though. Watching the Champions League final on the TV just to my right where my PlayStation is normally. I'm playing it on the actual PlayStation, so I'm going to be a bit behind the actual game. Not normally far behind, 20 seconds, possibly 30. Definitely would love Liverpool to win, just to shut everyone up. Because I love moaning everyone else doesn't score, just because they're successful. tell you what, it's been bloody horrible all day here. Like really windy and stuff, but all of a sudden it's really muggy. There we go. This is I'm not playing. Thing decides to just automatically click. Check the old cabin pressure's still good. Yep, 35-ish. Funny thing is, my brother's a Liverpool fan. I support Arsenal, but he's watching it downstairs. I'm watching it upstairs, so I'll moan if they score. We'll probably hear him scream. But at the minute, nothing really. Currently on the ball though, Liverpool. Ball. Completely no views now at the minute. Down below, what is Friday the now? Chemical. we're actually very, very close to coming into northern Spain, Andorra region. Descent now is 287 miles, so yeah, not far. And Real Madrid have just scored. I think it's Vinicius Jr. Yeah, whole stand, 1-0. 277 to go. Yeah, we're not actually far from Toulouse. Then it'll be Andorra, and then we're in our final little bit. So if you have just joined, we're on our way to Ibiza from Gatwick. We're at 258 miles from top of descent. We're flying the Pmdg 737. And yeah, it has been a while since I've had a stream, so thanks everyone for tuning in so far. Looking forward to doing some more often. We are now habitually flying over Toulouse. according to Vatsim, that's 344 to go, but that doesn't take into account our, the departure and the arrival SIDs. That's from our SID, the Seaford, to Corda, which is the start of our descent. So it probably is about that to go. We are. Still nothing on Ibiza. Literally no one at that airport at the minute, so we'll be landing there on our own basically, currently, for now. That's as it stands. Still another hour. Actually, I think estimate time of arrival. Well, descent is 21:30, so half an hour to go to descent. Trying to find out on Vatsim how long we've been airborne. We have been airborne 58 minutes. And total airtime was 156, so yeah, we're about 50 minutes away. Right. Honolulu is contacting letters, check out. Someone doing his controlling lessons, Honolulu. No one's buying their lesson. You can't do anything. Right. Looking at these charts, I think with the 737 it does actually go down automatically, so it will calculate the descent to speed and altitude restrictions. So that's not important. It's just looking for so it's probably 3,000 to catch the localizer. We'll probably stick that down anyway. 12 miles. We're getting there. Doesn't sound a lot though, does it? But it'll take bloody ages. Still another 26 minutes. Not sure if it helps much. There was a on the nav charts. There was an Ibiza VOR. It's at 117 decimal 8. And then it was standby. Standby, we can put in the ILS again, which was 109.5. So seven. It doesn't pick it up just yet. Quite a while away still. Hang on. Just double check that was the right approach. 1095, yeah. I think we're just a bit too far at the minute to pick up those VORs. And 19 miles now to descent. Not far. Way down there. That'll be sure what runway that is. Like Carcassonne or something. I think it's an airbase. It's proper airport. I think not a lot of people fly there. It's one runway. Yeah, we've gone past Toulouse. We're now approaching Lomra. Actually, no, we've already gone past Lomra. Atlanta is a bit slow. So we're inbound Rocan. Yeah, literally we are pretty much northern Spain now. We're in Andorra. 28 miles in Rocan. There you go. The descent is 660 miles away. Near enough. We're going a bit slower because we're high altitude, so can't do any more than 250 odd knots. Which is a shame because we could definitely pick up some ground there a little bit quicker, but never mind. Saying 21:31 now for descent, so 22 minutes. Yeah, for some reason I don't know why Volante always seems to be slower than Platsin. Platsin seems to track. Actually, two planes behind us going to Mallorca. The guy ahead of or behind us is 39,000 feet, 489 knots. So he is actually quicker than us. We might be able to see him now. He's at 4,000 feet higher. No, maybe not. Still can't see him. Anyway, we're approaching Rocan now. And then Pumol. We've got 0.4 kilos of fuel left, which is still plenty. It's been a great game. So when we get to sort of top of descent, we've still got all this to do. We'll probably do a 15 landing. Ibiza runway. Only got one runway. So yeah, it's not very long, so probably we'll go with 15 laps. Ibiza is fantastic as well, because they've never been there. This is for the young ones out there. Go, it is bloody mental. Same with Napa when I'm going in June, which will be my 3rd time. So pretty excited. Ooh, the mix up in the box. Nipple getting closer. Not far now. Once we get into that sort of 9 mile region, that's still when it'll get interesting. Get there quicker, hopefully. Ibiza Pmdg still hasn't popped up, so. Just coming over. We're approaching Barcelona now. Plenty of people over Barcelona, so and 18 miles. Top of descent. And that is the actual start of our SID border. So that's a bit ridiculous, isn't it? Like, our top of descent is there, but we have to then be 5,000 feet. We've got to lose 30,000 feet by our next waypoint. Okay, that's going to be interesting then. How we get from probably say then we'll probably descend a quarter this time. I've never seen that before. Between waypoints. It's on the TCAS now. Just to our right, I think they are. It's going to be, yeah, it's Ryanair. It's miles. Just ahead, 20 odd miles ahead of us. Anyway, we are now approaching Barcelona, so that is the coast. Ibiza is literally a straight line now. So we'll be descending in 90 miles. I believe though, like, they expect us to be 5,000 before the next waypoint. It's a restriction. It's on the chart as well, so I can't ignore it. Just have to hope that it just kind of, you know, it slows us down enough. I can't actually see that plane in front of us. He's 20 miles ahead. It's going to be him, isn't it? He's just landing in Barcelona. Maybe. I don't know. I thought we would have seen a red light or something. Well, the airport is literally below us. And oh, we can see the airport. Just. I think it's gonna be him. No idea what he's doing. He's like 5 miles to go and he's still 4,000 feet. Might be him then, but 34,000, he's 200, yeah, that's him. Minus 200 feet in front. There's the Barcelona airport. Come on. Boom. Minus 100 feet. Weird. He's out of our range there, so he's about 20 miles. Not that way. Anyway, let's focus. He's going to, I don't know what he's doing. He's trying to land somewhere. He obviously can't fly much. Right, don't worry about our descent. This won't be long. So, 64 miles. When we hit that 20, we'll stick the altitude to 5,000. They want us to be 5,000 by IDB. Can't see us being. We will need a lot of drag. A quick check of the landing checklist. So descent, arrival, and weather data is obtained and set. So we've got the winds. Q&H we'll get shortly. Destination weather obtained. Landing altitude check. Radios are set. Localizer frequency course is on standby currently. We'll set that shortly. Wing anti-ice is required. MTP is reset will be shortly. Altimeter and minimums will do shortly. So yeah, pretty much just got to wait until we descend now before we can do anything else. We'll just go on to Ibiza Airport weather. It's not weather, is it? It's METAR. So METAR currently at Ibiza is QNH is 1010. That's on standby. 1010 that side. Start for a minute. Right, we'll set the altitude. Where are we now? We're 39 miles from descent, so set it now to 5. Still don't think we're going to get down to 5,000 before the next waypoint. So I think we'll just have to hit the button. We'll see what it gets. We'll see what it asks us. I don't know what the aircraft wants it to do. But it's on the charts, so I ain't sure. Anyway, we're not far now. We're on Unicom still as well, so we don't have to change anything. There's no tower online or anything. This Ibiza VOR will probably come into play once we get closer. That's not even a VOR, it's a IAF. Please. No, it's not. Real Madrid are going to win the Champions League. 2 minutes left with injury time. Hard luck for Liverpool. Still, 2 trophies, can't complain, can you? Right, 10 miles. That's 20 in it. Still can't see. Did we descend? I think we descend earlier. Actually, it's the start of the seed, isn't it? So we're probably going to descend now. I think that Ibiza VOR work. It's the same VOR on it, so. Oh yeah. Anyway, we'll 4 miles and we'll descend. 4 miles, 4 miles. 3. Okay, descend now. Okay. Starting up descent. Real Madrid have won the Champions League. Class team. Class pass. Right. We'll see what happens. So we start our ascent. So let's check this again. So our meter is set. Minimums we haven't set. What's the minimums? So go back to the charts. So minimums were 279. So 9. Minimums are set. Approach briefed. Auto brake will set shortly. MCP has been set. So we have done the descent checklist. Put 23 miles for our first waypoint, but we're still never going to get down in time. So I don't know how. the computer is trying to, I think the plane is trying to get us to get to 5,000, but it's not going to happen. We haven't even lost 5,000 feet yet. I think we'll just override it. Still trying, but we're still still 5. Oh no, it's the next waypoint now. I mean, we've overrid it anyway, so we'll go down as slow as we can. Right, so while we're here then, we can go on our init ref page. 15 flaps for landing. 241 on the course. Do that on both sides now. The only thing I didn't forget, sorry. 241 on the INSTA course. 1095 in the box on standby. In fact, we'll just put in now because I can't see what that VOR thing was doing. So that's on the box. 15 flaps. So yeah, pretty much us ready to land. Yeah. Pretty much CIB just coming into distance now. We're about 70 miles away from touchdown. We'll add a little bit of drag here, slow us down a bit. So again, just double check we've done everything on the checklist. Seatbelts will go on at 10,000 feet. Same with the landing lights and turn off lights. Altimeter will set at, I think it's 6,000 again for Ibiza. Yep, correct. is in the it was a what one there? Transition you put in here, probably not. Oh, that's the Airbus, isn't it? But yeah. Anyway, we are 20,000 feet now. Put the speed brake out a bit more to slow us down. We don't want to overshoot and fuck up our approach. So Gizlu will be our final waypoint, so at least then speed brakes are working. But I think we'll be okay. We'll go there and turn. We've still got time to get down. Waiting game now, people. Won't be long. Still no tower online or anything. So according to Batsim, we're 45 miles out. Pretty much, yeah. We're nearly at flat 1 speed. It'll be 220 knots by Negri anyway, so we'll go flat 1. To slow us down a little bit more. There's another flight coming in from or to Ibiza from Belfast. He is already like 7,000 feet, so he's probably descended way too early. That jet is still disconnected. I think he's disconnected now. He probably gave up trying to land. A lot of planes going into Palma, just behind us. It's Mallorca, just down below. Again, keeps bloody doing that. I'm quite slow now actually. We crack the speed brake. We'll turn L nav off. No, speed nav, we'll lift the speed. We'll control the speed to 10 knots. Just while we go down, we'll arm the speed brake. My big fan now coming into view. Some lights down there. I think we may struggle a bit here to get down. We engage the vertical speed, it's 2,500 feet a minute. Then we can sort our speed out shortly. So it's down to 3 now, 1,000 feet. Set this down to 200, and once it's 200 we'll hit flat 2. While we're doing vertical speed, I think it's going to increase our speed a little bit. As soon as we get down, glide slope is here, we need to be down by, we need to be 3,000 by then, so get ready to turn on our landing lights now, and our seatbelt signs. Make final now, seatbelt signs to auto, runway on, landing on. Landing lights are on. There's the airport. I'll do another feel. We may have to just do a little may just have to do a little turn here, just to get down. I think we would have made it. We'll just do the old hold pattern. We'll just keep scrolling. As soon as we're down to like 4,000, we'll turn our nav back on. Reduce that now to 1,500 a minute. To knock the speed down. Standard pressure very shortly as well. Just joining us, we are almost down. We just going off course a little bit, just to descend a little bit more, because obviously the flight plan wanted us to be 5,000 feet by the next waypoint. And we were very, very slow tonight getting down, I think, so just going to do a little turn just to get us down. We're about 17 miles from the glide slope, so down the pressure now. everything's done. So once we get near, we'll be getting ready for the approach checklist. Okay, I think we can go back to the nav now. Nav even. We'll slow the speed down to 180. Flag required. I don't think so because we're already down what we need to be near enough. So that's our beat to say when we've just reached our descent altitude. So we are now 200, so we've got flaps 2 now. I think we can actually go straight to Gizlo now. Go to Gizlo. That's the start of the localizer. The airport is there. So once we get to V speed is 138, so plus 10, 148. Set the auto brake to we'll go with 2 for this one, as the runway is fairly short. Everything is now set for landing. The alarm lights are on, runway lights are on as well. So 14 miles to Gizlo, and then we will be time for the localizer. This is the guy. This guy is still approaching. Well, now it's on Unicorn when established, and when we're 10 miles away. We've got 10 miles there. This will be for 28 left. I think it's 28 and a 24. Right, let's promote 24. We're just under 10 miles now. Once we're established on the localizer, we'll put the speed down to 170 and then max 5. See the airport now. Airport is the runway's there, so almost there. Engine drag already up. Actually, the localizer is there, so about 18 miles from the localizer. Someone's just hit on the TCAS. That's him. He's flying somewhere unknown. It's above us, below us anyway, so. Okay. 2 miles to Gizmo. Go and make a right turn. Hit the localizer now. Captured it anyway. Localizer captured. Diamonds appeared. When that goes pink in the middle, that is when kaleidoscope's been captured. So we are how far away from runway 24 are we? We're about 8.5 miles away from there. 12, about 18 miles. $170 now. You actually see that plane now, it's there. A very slow turn. Yeah. At 5. To we're ready to announce on that sim that we are 10 miles out. Okay, localize my live. This diamond's gone all fully in purple. Ibiza traffic, Tom Jet 48 Romeo, captured on the localizer, runway 24, 10 miles out. Okay, we'll slow down to 160. 160 and max 10. Then final V speed will go to flaps 15. Here comes the diamond. Approach mode sets. Okay, so approach nav course frequency check speeds, in limit speed brakes armed. Approach mode is on, glide slope captured, so gear down. Flaps set to 15. Speed to 148. Final. Engines to continuous. Flap sets, go around altitude is set.
2500.
So 3000, and they want us on a runway heading of. Here we go. 8,000. Runway heading 62 is the missed approach. So you're on the way down. So autopilot B set, gauge. Now we let the guys bring us down. 4 miles, we'll get a 4 mile final in a sec. The other guy is 4,000 now as well, which should be you. There's the other guy coming in. Ibiza traffic, Tom Jet 48 Romeo on short final, runway 24, 4 miles. Final checks, gears are down, flaps are set, heading set, go around speed set. Zero to land, so it's 1,000 feet. Up 1.5 miles away, 500 feet. We're going to set right dead in the centre here.
400.
It's 400. Minimum's coming up.
Approaching minimums.
300.
I'm going back now.
Minimums. 200.
It'll be on the centre line when a bit.
100.
Bit centre.
50. 30. 20. 10.
We're down. Moving away autopilot. There we're down. Let the plane roll. A little bit of brake. All that. Arm spoilers. And we will, correct, not stop on the runway. This other guy. Ibiza traffic, Tom Gent 48 Romeo, clear of runway. Okay, so we'll let's hold for a minute. Parking brakes set for a minute. So, runway lights off, taxi lights on, landing lights come off, APU start, and APU bleed, armed, the flaps will retract. Flaps retracted, speed brake is retracted, auto brake off, transponder as required. Standby. This guy is now coming into land. Position lights to steady. Position lights to steady. Taxi lights on, APU start. Pro peaks can come off now. Engines to off, auto. APU gen set to on, parking brake. Okay, that will be in a minute. Right, so now we have taxi to taxi lights. Taxi lights are on. See? Yeah. So have a look at taxiing now to stand. So we'll taxi to stand 2-3 by Charlie and Bravo. Ibiza traffic, Tom Jet 48 Romeo, taxiing to Charlie, stand 2-3 via Charlie and Bravo, Ibiza traffic. So continue on Charlie for a bit. That'll be the second, first right and straight ahead.
Ibiza traffic currently on a 4 mile final runway 24.
Right, sorry, it's just bobbing out. Been really good stream. Enjoyed flying this for the first time. Well, first time on stream. This guy is now touching down. Shane, there's usually a racing event here for Ibiza. There's sometimes an Ibiza party night or something. Really busy. Shit, time is turning. It'll turn left here. It's literally stand 23 straight ahead.
Shanex 397, take it to runway 244.
There's the stand. Right, looking for it now. Still sharp right now, or left. Oh, let's try it. We'll start then. Doesn't really matter. Anyway, that is the end of the flight. So, APU Gen. Oh dear. Right, we'll end it there. This I need to find some of these things because otherwise it's going to keep fucking up and whatever. But that's going to be the end of the stream, guys. So thanks very much for joining us, and